What's up, y'all? It's Aiden with Shade Tree Motorworks here with a quick little DIY video about this 2004 Toyota Prius hybrid that I've been having some ongoing issues with for a customer. Originally, he came in, or he had me come to him because the vehicle wouldn't start. When the vehicle wouldn't start, I noticed that this 15 amp AM2 fuse in the underhood fuse box was popped. Replaced that fuse, got the vehicle to start. After that, we noticed that the cooling fan connector in the trunk of the vehicle was actually, the connector was shorted out from water damage. So I went ahead and repaired that, got that straight, and cleared the codes, had the customer drive the vehicle. Once the customer drove the vehicle, he came back with I think like 2 or 3 different codes. One of the codes was a coolant stack. I believe it was coolant stack code. Essentially, it was a code for the coolant temperature sensor for the hybrid inverter, the hybrid cooling system. So that's a temperature sensor that's right behind the bumper on the front bumper on the driver's side, right down here. Right down here. You just got to take a little splash guard out of the way. You replace that coolant temp sensor. I believe it's a 19mm socket, deep well socket, and fit on there and be able to take it out. That cleared that. Told the customer to drive the vehicle. Let me know if there's any other issues that arise. Whole time that these issues have occurred, there's a red triangle that pops up on the dashboard. That happens after about 30 to 45 minutes of driving the vehicle. Same thing happened today, so I came and checked out the vehicle. No longer do we have the coolant temp stack code, but now we only have one code, which is a P0A93 code, which is hybrid inverter cooling system performance code. The way you check for this is you come down here, you pop your hood, come down here, and note where your inverter coolant pump is, which is right behind its underhood fuse box, right below it, right here, where this hose is connected to. If you follow this hose around here, you see it goes up to this coolant reservoir for the hybrid system. There's this cap on it. You go ahead and take off your cap, turn the vehicle on, and note if this water is moving, if this coolant is moving. Coolant should be moving right now. It is not. So that tells you that that AM2 fuse originally popped as a result of this coolant pump shorting out, which is one issue. Another issue is that right now the coolant pump isn't circulating any water. Now go ahead and verify that you have a power and a ground, which I have verified via this white wire. Black and white wire is a ground wire, and the black wire is a positive wire. You got a power and a ground coming to this coolant pump, but the water is not fluctuating in this coolant reservoir, so that tells you that pump isn't pumping. So that's going to be the next issue. So we're going to have to replace that, have the customer test drive the vehicle, and they'll be good to go. So as you can see, there's a perfect example of sometimes there's a number of issues with the vehicle, and you just got to check them down one by one and get everything squared away. Always double check your work and verify and communicate with customers to let them know about realities of the situation. This customer has no issues with how we're doing everything, and he understands that we're not just replacing parts for no reason. I went ahead and put the coolant temp sensor on for him for free. I installed it for free. I didn't pay for the part, and that did do some repair, but didn't fix everything. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and replace this. I'm going to go ahead and notify him about the coolant pump and go ahead and get that replaced, and that should fix all his problems. Once again, it's Aiden, Tree Motor Works. Have a blessed day.